Hi, welcome to my video. All right, so new year, new me, right? Every single year around this time of the year, I always feel inspired to reflect on my life and see what works, what doesn't, and how I think I want to change things. Nonetheless, my closet is no exception. So over the last few weeks, I realized that whenever I walk into my closet, I just feel frustrated when trying to pick an outfit because there's just too much in here that I either don't wear or no longer like, and it's just time to be a little bit ruthless and get rid of things that just aren't working anymore. So I have 3 general guiding questions for this closet declutter. Have I worn it in a year? Does it still make me happy? Is it too old? Because when I love something, I love it down to the ground, and some of these things are starting to look a little bit unwearable. Let's get started. Ugh. So I recently watched Mina Lee's video about her perspective on personal style a few weeks ago, and I've been thinking a lot about what she said. Especially nowadays with social media, I feel like fashion content obviously is powering forward a lot of trends and trend cycles at an accelerated pace, and uniqueness is often a key pillar, if not the most prominent identifier for someone having a strong sense of personal style online, right? Meaning fashion icons of the internet often have to be doing something really different in order to be seen as someone who has a good sense of personal style. In Mina's video, she talks about how she used to have this very fun, eclectic, experimental, and distinct style that obviously earned her a ton of attention and admiration, but ultimately it's the thing that burnt her out. Like with any art form, if you're constantly creating something, constantly reimagining your work, constantly challenging yourself, eventually you're gonna burn out. And the thing that you once enjoyed starts to bring you down. So when she simplified her closet and followed a really simple outfit formula, her life obviously changed for the better, and she could focus more of her creative energy in different mediums, ultimately leading her to be a lot more focused and productive and happy. All of that to say, I think she's right, as usual. So for me, I think I would describe my style as classic, simple, with occasional experimentations with like shape and color. So I'd say like every day when I get dressed, I definitely gravitate towards clean, comfortable, feminine looks. My biggest problem though is half of my closet is not that right now. So I'm also a huge thrifter. So over the last year, I've definitely played around with my closet a lot. However, that's led me to a position where now I look at my closet and there's just like so much going on here where I like took a risk and did something different, and somehow I am both bored and overwhelmed looking at my clothes. And it's led me to have this realization that, I mean, logically, I always knew that I didn't have anything particularly new to add to the broader conversation that is fashion. So why the fuck am I sometimes dressing like a crazy person? And I end up looking like, what is that called? The micro trend final boss? That's not what we're going for in 2025. I honestly just feel really tired, really fatigued by just the overwhelming amount of choice that's in my closet, along with so much of it just feels so disconnected from the things that I actually enjoy wearing. But experimentation shouldn't be something that you take on every single day. I mean, for obvious reasons, overconsumption being probably the biggest one. A wardrobe, a fashion sense, personal style driven by the concept of uniqueness just doesn't work. At least not for me. Not for me. It just took a second to admit to myself and like be real that as much as I love fashion and clothes and everything to do with fashion, I'm just not really here to participate in or even like remotely try to define or influence the next wave of anything. To be honest, I realized that I can be stylish and still be the same. And I found myself being really uninspired over the last year, like when I saw new things come out and just being like, oh, I just like don't like any of this doesn't inspire me to buy it or get anything else. And it's kind of like, girl, be so for real right now. If you don't like it, then it's not for you. And it should have been like, duh. And I'm not done participating in fun new trends that truly speak to me, and I'm like, wow, that's really cool. But I am done just trying to be like so different day to day, because truly, if I'm trying to come up with something new every single time I step into this room, it's a headache to get dressed. Like, it really is. It should not take me like 30 to 45 minutes to pick an outfit. It's just never that serious. I mean, again, especially with the internet and posting fashion content online, you're exposed to an overwhelming amount of people and their closets. It would be impossible and incredibly naive to think that I could possibly do something unique with my clothes. It's just a ridiculous amount of value to put into this idea of uniqueness for the sake of like proving that I have really good personal style. I think it's so beautiful when you're shopping and you're with a friend or family member and they look at something and they go, oh my god, this is so you need to get it. That is a lovely, lovely way to be seen. And it really is only special when someone that you know, like you really know, tells you something like that, because they see you every day in every single capacity, right? Your style is a culmination of what you put on your body every single day, not just a collection of 10-second vertical videos on the internet. So logically, personal style has to mold into your life without much effort, right? Or I don't know, maybe it's a little bit of a chicken and the egg moment, in that maybe personal style isn't something that we really create so much as something that just is as a result of our lives and almost like subconscious influences and decisions. Going forward, past declutter, of course I'm going to continue to have fun with my clothes. I love clothes, but I really don't feel the need to continue like chasing anything or any sort of like fashionista title. I want to put clothes on my body that make me feel good, make me feel comfortable, as well as just like make sense for my life, right? Today is not the day that fashion dies for me in my closet. Today is the day that my fashion sense is reborn, I think. And my clothes are no longer a reflection of anything I think I want to be, but a true extension of me in my life. That being said, I think this is a start of not so much a fashion evolution, but like a fashion reconnection, I guess. I think it'll be a lot of reflection and going back to things that I truly enjoy. And I hope that at the end of it, at the end of this fashion reconnection, I walk into my closet and it takes me 2 minutes to get dressed instead of like an hour. I think I've done a pretty good job for today. Hi. So I don't know where the outro went. I filmed one, but it disappeared from the SD card. It poofed into thin air, but that's okay. Anyways, I'm dropping in to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm very much looking forward to unpacking what this series means to me. You know, a reconnection with my style should be incredibly exciting. Since the closet declutter, I can confirm it has gotten a lot easier to get dressed. And so I'm just excited to share kind of more of these types of personal reflections about myself, because fashion is such a bigger conversation than just the clothes that you're putting on your body. Because at the end of the day, connecting with your most authentic self and the person that originally chose some of your favorite pieces hanging in your closet is a journey, and important nonetheless, although a challenge. So let's do it together. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. That's it. Bye.